The Honor 10 could well be one of the most sought-after mid-range phones launched in 2018, and a large part of that is undoubtedly the smart AI-powered dual camera system. While the dual 16-megapixel color and 24-megapixel monochrome sensors combine to offer an impressive feature on a spec sheet, the real magic comes from the neural processing unit built into the Kirin 970 chip inside. With the AI feature switched on, the phone detects and recognizes objects within a scene, sometimes multiple layers of objects within the same scene, and adapts the automatic scene selection within the camera to match. As a before and after, this is what a scene looks like with AI switched on and with it switched off. Of course, you can turn it on or off whenever you like by tapping the little icon in the top bar of the viewfinder. Now, it's not all about AI. There are some other genuinely useful elements like aperture mode. The software lets you switch between simulated f-stop 0.95 and f-stop 16, and for those unaware, basically the smaller the number, the heavier the background blur gets. You can adjust the aperture during shooting, of course, but you can also change it after you've taken the image. There's also the portrait mode, which, as well as doing the usual background blur behind your subject, lets you adjust artificial lighting. You can switch between various modes to give a different look to your image. Now, one of Honor's biggest advantages over other mid-rangers here, we think, is the monochrome camera. There's no filter over the top to discern color, which means it can receive a clearer signal, and that means sharper results and wider dynamic range for true black and whites that retains lots of contrast. What's more, you can even use portrait and aperture modes within the monochrome shooting, and that makes it much better. For those who'd rather control things themselves, there's a Pro mode for manually adjusting ISO, shutter speed, exposure comp, and focus and white balance. There's a whole lot more here to play with too, and it's easily one of the most fully featured cameras on any phone. The fact it costs less than £400 makes this feature list that much sweeter. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Bye for now.